How I became a web designer. I've always been interested in computers and technology. When I was a kid, I used to spend hours playing video games and learning how to code. In high school, I took a web design class and fell in love with it. I loved the challenge of creating something that was both visually appealing and functional. After high school, I went to college for computer science. While I was in college, I continued to work on my web design skills. I built my own website and took on freelance projects. After graduating, I got a job as a web designer at a small company. I worked at that company for a few years and learned a lot about web design. I also got to work on some really cool projects. After a few years, I decided to start my own web design business. I've been running my own business for the past 5 years. I've worked with a variety of clients, from small businesses to large corporations. I've also worked on a variety of projects, from simple websites to complex e-commerce stores. I love my job as a web designer. It's a creative and challenging field, and I'm always learning new things. I'm also grateful that I can use my skills to help my clients achieve their goals. Here are some of the things I've learned in my journey to becoming a web designer. It's important to have a strong foundation in the basics of web design. This includes things like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It's also important to stay up to date on the latest web design trends. The web is constantly changing, so it's important to keep learning and growing. It's important to be able to communicate effectively with your clients. Web design is a collaborative process, so it's important to be able to understand your clients' needs and communicate your ideas effectively. It's important to be patient and persistent. Web design can be a challenging field, but it's also very rewarding. If you're passionate about web design, don't give up.